Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Learning Library. In today's video, we are going to cover the group by clause. In previous video, we have seen some aggregate functions like sum, min, max, count, and average. While if you watch that video, if while practicing on this aggregate functions, we have perform operation on entire table or entire column. So suppose in interview they have asked you like you want to get a minimum salary from your salary column department wise. I have one department column here, so department wise they ask you like this is department 90. So from 90 they have asked you minimum salary from for department id 90, minimum salary from department id 60, minimum salary of department id 100, likewise, or count, or how many records are there or salaries are there for department id 90, for 60, or average salary for department 60, department 90 average salary, or some. Likewise they can ask you. For that we can use a group by clause. Suppose group by clause, suppose they are in interview they have asked you like you want to get a minimum salary for department id 90 or department wise minimum salary. For each department id they have asked you to get the minimum salary. For minimum salary you can write query like this: select minimum of salary from employees. So this will give you the entire minimum salary from your table. But you have the table, select star from employees, but they have asked you like you want to get that minimum salary for each department. So I will add here as department id, and for each department I want to get the minimum salary. So if I write this query will not work because it is asking me for a group by clause. So I can write here as group by department id. So if I run this, see, for department id 100 this will give me minimum salary 6900. For department id 30 this will give me this minimum salary. For 90 this is my minimum salary. For 20 likewise this will give you the output minimum salary department wise. So this is how you can use a group by clause in your query. But things to remember in group by clause is the columns which are used in your select clause. Like here I have used department id as my column, so every column that is used in your select clause that should be included in your group by clause. If I add here salary and if I try to run this query, so this query will not work. So this will ask give me error like not a group by expression. So I have used department id and salary column. This is not my column, this is my aggregate functions. So column, I mean to say salary and department id only. So there are column which are physically present in your table. So whichever column you have used in your query select clause, that should be included in your group by clause. So if I want to run this, so I will need to add salary in my group by clause also. So if I run this, so this will work. Result might be different. For in first query it is grouping on only on department id, but now it is grouping on salary and department id. Grouping is nothing but for when we are grouping on department id, so all the 90 department id it is taking as group 1. For 100 it is taking one group, for 30 it is taking one group, so it is grouping on that particular. Now we have added department id and salary, so it is grouping on 90 and 17,000 as a one group, 109,000 as a one group, 182,000 as a one group. If you add only department id, so in that scenario 100 will consider as one group. So but now it is considered group like this. So things only to remember is whichever column you have added in your select clause, that should be included in your group by clause. If I remove salary here and I try to run this, so this will work. How because it is not necessary the column which are present in your group by clause that should be present in your select clause or that should not be that is depend on your scenario whether you want to use that, but this is not, this is optional. If you are using department ID column here and you want to you don't want to department ID column in your select clause, so if you try to run this, I can run this. Only thing is you will not able to see the department IDs here in your output window, but you can add it in group by clause. So this is how you can use group by clause. Just remember that the column used in your select clause, that should be included in your group by clause, and the column used in your group by clause, that should be or shouldn't be used in your select clause. That is depend on your scenario. So this is how group by will work in your SQL. So just try to focus on group by clause. This is very important by interview perspective. There are multiple questions on group by clause, so just practice on this. If you have any query, you can ping me in chat. Thank you.